Hey everybody, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday, yeah. And I'm heading to work already. Heading to work. It is 12:15. And yeah, as you saw in the title of the video, it says before the storm, and we are expecting some stuff to move in between midnight and 1 o'clock here for our area in Greenville, Spartanburg area. So I'm gonna head on in there and try to get ahead of the game if I can, and go ahead and get on down to Savannah. If everything goes right, I'll get back right when the storm's getting ready to move in. If everything goes right, if I can get to work and my load's there. You know, there's all kind of variables you have to deal with when you get there, you know, before you can get going. So we'll see, you know. Skeeter Killer Shane's in the house. He goes, we got 4 inches last night in Memphis. Whoo, boy. Yeah, I saw another gentleman too there, Skeeter. It posted on Facebook, and it might have been this morning, and he put a good morning from Memphis, and there's snow all over the ground, man. I said, oh my God. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, man. So you know, what can you do, man? You just have to do the best you can. And this road here can be very treacherous on winter conditions. They've tried trimming some of the trees back so the sun can shine through. Hey, Center, what's going on, man? I'm wearing your shirt today, Center. Our Metal Stage. And so this road can be something else right here. This is what gets me, man. Coming home at night, you know, late, and if the road's bad, you're not gonna be able to know it because you don't look. One thing you don't see is street lights. This road is completely dark at night. Nothing, you know, nothing at all. It's just horrible. So what can you do, man? It's just the way it is. Skeeter says Friday we had 3 inches of ice and snow. Yeah, see, if I can get to work and get my load and get out of there and get back, hopefully I can get back right. Hopefully before the bad stuff starts moving in a lot. Cause what was it, last year? It was last year or year before. I was coming home and it was starting to snow and everything right when I was coming home. It got worse and worse. You know, the closer I got to the house, the worse the roads were getting, the conditions and stuff. And I spun out right back there when you go across that bridge. Spun out, man, and I lost control of my truck. Luckily, I didn't hit nothing. It was close, though. It was close. I barely couldn't get up the hill. It was awful. So that truck, you cannot drive that truck in any kind of snow or anything because it just ain't going to work. Our Metal Stage, cool. I finally ordered one. Oh, you did? You finally ordered a shirt. Okay, cool. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, man. I ordered a shirt the other week, and it came, what, day before yesterday or something, or toward the end of last week. It was a King's X. Alright, Skeeter, thanks, man. R2, R3, just in time, on my lunch break. All right, man, welcome. See you, Skeeter. Be careful, man. I ordered a shirt, Center, from someplace. I Googled it. I put King's X t-shirt. And I guess it's I'm guessing it's the place for the official King's X merchandise, I guess. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I ordered a shirt from there because I wanted a King's X t-shirt. And that t-shirt, it is so thin, you can almost see through it. It's ridiculous, man. These shirts here, man, are a hell of a lot better quality. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I was like, my God. So it's like night and day, you know. Let's see. You got the baseball jersey style. Yeah, cool, man. Ben Coons in the house. Hey, Ben, how are you, man? Yeah, so we're trying to get into work. I'm trying to leave early, trying to get in there and hopefully, you know, there's a couple obstacles you got to deal with. First, is my truck going to be there? Number two, hopefully the other guy ain't going to be there to get my load first, you know, and then number three, will the load even be ready yet? So, we should be okay, hopefully. But, you know, when I got to work yesterday, my truck, my tractor, that is, it's got a really bad air leak on it, right? And so I didn't drive it. I rode it up, and I put on the write-up, do not drive this truck. They haven't fixed it yet, you know, so I just grabbed another truck, man. I didn't go in there and tell nobody anything, because all that, it's just, you know, I know what I need to do. I know what time I'll be back. I know how long it takes to get to Savannah and come back. I said, well, if I can leave now, I'll be back in plenty of time, you know. And that's what I did. Hey, Mike Ray, how are you, man? So that's what I did. I just grabbed another truck yesterday, and I just left, you know. And dry heat, 480s in the house. How are you, man? And R2R3 wants to know if Jim Guidry's in the house. I don't know. I don't think I've seen him yet. He might pop in here in a minute, maybe. He might. I don't know. Ben Coombs says he's loving the Our Metal Stage podcast. Checked out a bunch of streams. Lots of good and funny stuff. Yeah, they got a great channel over there, man. They do. They got it going on over there. Center says, thanks, man. We just try to have fun. That's right, man. That's what it's all about, you know? Having fun, man. Damn. That's why, like, right now, I'm going to... Got this big truck coming here. I ain't going to pull out in front of him. He's moving, too, boy. It might not look like it on camera, but he is getting it. God almighty. So, just like over here, I like doing guitar-related videos. I like doing live vlogs like this. You know, switch it up, man, because not everybody likes to watch, you know, somebody sitting there playing guitar all the time. It's good to switch it up from time to time, have something different, in my opinion. Plus, that's what I like to do anyway. That's cool, man. Cool. Yes. So, what time is it? Let's see. It's 12:22. Man, I usually don't even leave the house till for another 2 hours. So, Center says it might be time for a WhatsApp video. Oh, you ready to do that? I'm ready when you are, man. That doesn't bother me. I'm ready at any time. I'm always up for doing something different. And something else, Center. Did you notice this? I don't know if anybody else has noticed it. Is anybody losing views on their YouTube stuff? Anybody that does videos and, you know, post content, are you losing views? That's something that really confuses the hell out of me. Center and I did a couple of videos called a WhatsApp conversation, part 1 and part 2, right? And the first one we did, man, it had some really good views, man. And then, like, 4 days later, it lost half the views. And then we did another one. It did really good, and it lost a lot of views. And I'm like, what? And so I don't understand why how do you lose views? How does that happen? So, I don't know. I didn't know if anybody else had went through that. Our Metal Stage podcast. Yeah, mine do that 3 days after. Wow. Are you serious? Man. Oh, good Lord. I hit the gas too hard on that. Whew, let's see. Ben Coombs says he's too new to tell. Yeah, it's something I've noticed. Apparently, Center knows it too. And R2R3 says, "Will Abdul be there for the WhatsApp conversation videos?" He says Abdul is always around. Yeah, we gotta have him. He's got to make an appearance, man. That's what makes the show. You know, that's what makes the show right there, man. When he pops up and he's ill about something, he's always got something to complain about, right? So he'll pop in there. Even if I try to not allow him in, he'll still get in there and rant about something. Abdul is a very irritated individual. Oh, Yeah, man. Our metal stage is awesome. They say it like it is, Dry Heat says. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, my goodness gracious alive. I don't know what the temperature is. I know it's cold. I don't have a thermostat in here like my truck. Oh, speaking of my truck, let me tell you this. You know, I told y'all my truck, my pickup truck, my Dodge Ram is having trouble going through all the gears, right? So the mechanic guy lives right down the street from us, and he's our metal state says Abdul is angry about all the snow. Oh Lord, Abdul's going to have a rant about Mother Nature. And so my wife took my truck down the street to this mechanic guy that he's worked on stuff in the past, a couple of times for me, and a few times for my wife over the years, even before me and her got together, right? Well, she, the last couple times I went to go see him to talk to him about my vehicle or whatever, he just acted like he didn't want nothing to do with me, you know? He just, so that flew all over me. I got home and told my wife, you know, I was pissed, man. I was letting the F word fly here and there and, you know, all this other stuff. Well, she took it down there. I didn't say nothing in front of that guy. It just rubbed me wrong, man. I was like, what's wrong with this dude, man? He acts like you don't want to do any business with me whatsoever, and I've never done nothing to this guy. I don't even know this guy, you know? And so my wife took it down there yesterday, and he turned her away, said he didn't want nothing to do with it, you know? So I'm still at square one with the truck. I got to try a couple more options here, and if those don't work, I don't know. I guess it'll be sitting in the driveway. I don't know. You know, so it's pretty messed up, man. You know, so we'll figure something out somehow or another. Ben Coombs says it's a warm 15 degrees where he's at. A warm 15 degrees. Whew. Oh, man. Yes, our metal stations, my guitar necks don't like all this cold. Mine either. Like I said on the my live show yesterday, there's a dog crossing the road, man. Get across the road, dog. Get on across there. Whew. Man. Golly. I would have came to a complete stop if he was right in front of me. Ain't no way I'd... So, like I said on my live show yesterday, I lost my train of thought there. It's that cold is affecting my all natural neck center. We talked about that. Yeah, so it's... And it's weird for our neck of the woods here, for this area. We've already got snow in December. We've got it already, about to get it again here. We usually don't get anything until February, about the middle of February, around Valentine's Day. You know, and we've already got, so I'm like, that's not a good sign, man. We're getting stuff already. That's not good. You know, that's not good, man. Whoa, man, get on out of the way, dude. Let's see, our metal stays. Joe, have you seen the Rode phone mics? I might try one. Is that the... I want to say I have, Senator. That guy I do drum tracks with, Jason, he has a microphone that he plugs into a smartphone. The one he had before was like a silver looking mic, like an old school mic. And I think he said that it broke or he dropped it or something, so he got another one that's got a wire on it. And he put that on there. I might look into that too, Senator. That's very interesting. It's very interesting. Where did you see that at, Senator? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, I have to check on that, man. Maybe. So, yeah, also too, Senator, we need to try that other app I was telling you about so we can have like a split screen. You know what I mean? Try to figure that out. Ola did a review. Who in the world's Ola? Ola did a review on the mic. Huh. Salvador Van Gogh? I'll have to, I have to check that out, man. I don't think I've seen one of those. I will check it out. Excuse me. Uh-oh, here comes the utility. Duke Power and them. Look at here. They're going to be busy. Ooh, yeah. They're going to be busy. Ola England on YouTube. Ah, okay. Thank you. I have to check out that mic, man. That's interesting. R2R3 says, I did see that. Ola England's or whatever it is channel. Okay, cool. Lord of mercy. This is going to be a tough place to get out of right here. Maybe, maybe not. We got lucky on that one. I can tell you that right now. Woo! What's this dude doing? He was walking down the... My goodness. All right. Here we go. We're going to turn right up here at this light. And this is the road that we're going to get some pixelation and possibly a drop signal too. So just hang tight, man. Hang tight. Alright, let's see. R2R3 says, Ola England's channel is funny and awesome. I am subscribed to it. Our Metal Stay says, Ola knows his audio gear for sure. Oh, I've never heard of that person, so I might have to check that out, man. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the microphones that you plug into the smartphones. Those are really cool. I don't think they've been around too long, but you can definitely tell a difference. I can tell a difference when Jason sends a drum track and he's got that microphone plugged in to a smartphone. It makes a big difference as opposed to just using the mic on the built-in mic on your smartphone. That don't do crap, man. As far as doing some kind of outside recording, that's horrible for music. Now vocally, it's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. You know, so it just all depends, I guess. Man, on what you want to do, what you're looking for, how far are you wanting to take your quality? You know, just keep it at a minimal level, then just use the mic on the smartphone. But if you want to get beyond that, look into those smartphone mics that you can plug in, you know. Definitely. I've looked up a few online, on the internet, excuse me, and but I haven't seen a review of any of them, so I will definitely have to check that out, Senator. If you don't mind, yeah, Senator, so you're going to try the smartphone mic? Yeah, if you don't mind, Senator, send me the link to that through WhatsApp, please. When you get a chance. It's not nothing, you know what I mean? Just whenever you get time, man. I would love to look at that review and see what it does and what, you know, how it functions, you know. See how it comes across. Man, see what the differences are, you know. So, oh, golly, what did I do? I did something. Okay. Jim Guidry's in the house. There he is. What's up, Jimbo? This guy, man, they doing some utility work down here or something? What in the world? Dry Heat says, welcome, Jim. Yeah, that's right. Welcome. Snowed in? Well, that's right. You were expecting some some snow, right? Excuse me. God almighty. We'll get straightened out here in a minute. For real there? Sully Dude, 24. How are you, man? I ain't seen you in forever. For real, Jim, are you snowed in, man? I know you said y'all were supposed to get 2 inches of snow through the night. But, see, we're supposed to... That's why I'm heading to work real early, man. And, because my wife, she's looking at the weather, and that stuff's supposed to move into our area between midnight and 1 o'clock tonight. So I need to get in here and get to Savannah and try to get back and get home before the bad stuff starts coming through real, starts hitting. So, man, Ben Coom says, we only got 3 inches this morning. Only. Yeah, see, y'all are used to that up there, Mr. Coombs. That probably ain't nothing for y'all, right? That's like a light dusting or something, R2R3 says he had to break out the snowblower yesterday for the first time of the year. Wow. Man, God mighty. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that here. See, man, our thing is the ice. That's the thing that gets us around here. Dry heat. Mid-70s today. Arizona, God almighty. He's laughing at all of us. Dry heat is having a good old time, ain't it? It's mid-70s where he's at, and he can go outside and have a cold beverage, sit by the pool, or whatever he wants to do, right? Uh-oh, very bad connection. Sully Dude 24 says, I've been in Pennsylvania, almost ready to continue on to Arizona for the rest of the winter. There you go. That's where dry heat is there, Mr. Sully Dude. Jim Guidry, I'm going to ask you again. Are you snowed in for real at the house there? Or are you just being sarcastic? And did y'all really get 2 inches of snow there? R2R3, peace, Joe, everyone in the chat. Have to get back to work. Okay, R2, thanks, man. Thank you for stopping by very much, man. Thank you very much. Have a great day, man. God bless. Ben Combs says we had a flash freeze the other night. Went from rain to freezing rain in minutes. The roads became a hockey rink in no time. Oh, my God. Jim says he's serious. He got snowed in. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jimbo. Man. Jim says I'm just now warming up my truck. Oh, my goodness gracious alive. My goodness. Ben Combs is saying goodbye to R2R3. Thank you, R2. We're going to try, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words, man. I appreciate that. So my wife's at home and she's biting her nails and all that. She's all, nervous and, but that's the thing about this job. The milk's got to go, just like the mail's got to go, so I don't know, man. It's just thank you for the thumbs ups. Wow, thank y'all very much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Oh, and I tell you something. I just had a bird fly in front of me. Too bad I didn't have the camera on that. But I tell you what happened to me last night coming back from Savannah. I was probably about maybe, I don't know, an hour and a half from the dairy coming back. So I was, on the way back, wrapping up my night, trying to get back to Spartanburg. And out of nowhere, on the interstate, a wolf ran across. Oh my God. I mean, that sucker was huge, and it was white and gray, and he was getting it. He said, shoot. And by the time he got about right in here, I took my foot off the accelerator. He was already across the road. I don't know how that wolf made it from 2 lanes that go the other direction over here, came across the grass median, jumped over the guardrail, came across these other 2 lanes, the direction I was heading, which was westbound, and got across without getting hit. You want to talk about something freaky, man? That was freaky. That got my attention quick. I'm going to tell you right now. Bruce Anderson's in the house. He goes, got more snow last night in Tennessee, Joe. Oh, my God, man. Man. See, that means we're going to get it, too. So, especially if Jim Guidry gets it. Man, golly. That's messed up. Michaels himself has joined the show. He goes, hey, Joe, got me hooked on Jim Guidry's podcast. Great stuff. I'd love to join those guys one night. Yeah, actually, that's Our Metal Stage podcast, and Jim Guidry is with them. He's one of the co-hosts. Yeah, that's actually Our Metal Stage, and Jim is hooked up with him as a co-host. Yeah, it's a great show, man. You have to talk to Our Metal Stage about that, Mr. Mike's himself. Yeah, unless you're also talking about the podcast I've done with Jim on my channel too. I don't know which one you're referring to, but Jim does both. We all do on each other's channel, man. We do stuff on Our Metal Stage podcast, and those guys are nice enough to come over to my channel along with Jim, and we haven't done that in a while, but they'll come over and we'll chit chat about whatever, you know. And those guys are a great group of guys, man. So I love doing stuff like that with them, you know. Ben Coombs says, yes, Center, Adam, Jim are a blast. That's right, man. That's right. Mike himself says, cool, yeah, man. Jim Guidry says, hey, Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Don't take it back. There you go, Mike's himself. There's the man. Our Metal Stage podcast says, sure, Mike, as himself. There you go. See there? Dang, man. See there? How easy was that? See what I mean by the guys are that nice and cool, man? That's what I'm talking about. It ain't none of this, yeah, we'll see kind of deal. It ain't nothing like that. It's like, yeah, you want to come on? Come on. They'll give you a shot. Anyone is welcome, Our Metal Stage. Even Abdul, don't let him on there. He'll ruin that. Hey, look, you already know my feelings about that because he's already trying to take over the show. I sent you the video about that. He's already trying to take over your show. He's already taken over that store where Jim lives. He's already taken that over. So he's in Jim's territory, and he's trying to take over Our Metal Stage podcast. Whew, my gosh. Oh, you muted Abdul on the last show. Oh, okay, so he can't do anything now. Okay, good. Okay. Well, that's good. That's a good move, man, because that guy, he's trouble, boy. He is trouble. Ben Coombs says, Center, he sent you a friend's request on Facebook. Let's see. Abdul rocks, right? He says, yeah, I think everybody likes Abdul, man. Ben Coombs says, I'll keep that in mind. I'd love to jump in with you guys as well. Jim Guidry says, Abdul don't like snow. Yeah, man, absolutely. Now remember, Mr. Coombs, do you still have those clips I sent you on how to do a hangout, the step-by-step thing? I sent you hang on to that, you know what I'm saying? That way you can know how to do a hangout. And plus, now to join a hangout is easy. As long as you got a Google Plus app on your phone, and you'll need the Hangouts app. You'll need the Hangouts app on your phone too, if you want to do it from your device, which is the best way to do it because it's easier to handle, having your smartphone with you. Now, if you're running the Hangout, if you're running one, you're the one that starts it, you have to do it from a laptop, and you can add yourself to it, add your phone to it if you want. I think that's what Center does. I've done that before too. You do, Ben? Oh, you do have the, okay, yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, it's a cool thing to know, you know what I mean? And then when you start doing it, you'll really enjoy it, I think. It's a different avenue, of doing videos. I like it. Dry Heat says, Abdul needs to share his opinion of the Hall of Fame. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. If Abdul's going to get on here and hack this live feed, I might as well just go ahead and go, because I'm not going to win that fight. Abdul's got a strong hand, man. Michael Bishop, hey, man, how are you? He says, here in Indy, that's why I have a 4x4 truck and an SUV that will go into all-wheel drive, is for that snow. That's awesome, man. I'm telling you what, it's the truth. They, yeah, you can just look, man. It's just, and as the day goes on, I mean, it's fine right now, but as the day progresses, it's going to get more and more overcast when that system is moving in. And yeah, my wife is like a hawk. She's really scanning those weather channels and local weather, really, on the TV when I was leaving. She is really checking that stuff out. And so, yeah, man. Ben Coombs says, I got Hangouts installed, installing Google Plus now. There you go. Uh-oh. Our metal stays, he got a message from Abdul, needs to chat with you later, Joe. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. Oh, what did I do now? Oh, man. Okay, tell him okay. I mean, I'm not gonna piss that dude off. He's got too many connections, and so I guess I'll just have to wait and see what that's about, you know? Ben Coombs says, I still have all-season tires on my car. Might need snow tires next year. Yeah, that's the thing about with my truck. Those tires on there are really street tires. They're not, you know, and that thing does horrible in any kind of snow, and even just the slightest hint of ice. Well, nobody can drive on ice, but snow especially, you would think it would be okay, because usually you're fine driving on snow. You know, man, I found out a couple years ago that truck, you can forget it. That thing will fishtail. It's not a 4x4. You know, it doesn't have positive traction. I was like, really, man? So the best thing for that, the best place for that truck to be when bad conditions is in the driveway. So I'm like, I'll just have to call in. I can't make it, man. My truck ain't gonna, and they've had guys say, supervisors in the past, can you go ahead, can you come in here? Can you try to make it in here? Can you try to make it? And guys try to make it, and they get in a wreck and total the car. One guy got taken to the hospital, or he got his head messed up real bad, and he called in the second time. Second time, he called the supervisor, man, I just wrecked my car and my head's bleeding. He said, can you call somebody to have them bring you into work? That's when I knew this place had went to crap, you know. It's like, man, you don't do that, you know. The man just totaled his car trying to come to work for you. When he told you the first time he couldn't come to work, I wouldn't. Ain't no way, man. They can't make you come to work when the roads are treacherous or bad, you know, especially ice. They can't make you come in here. You're the driver of that ship, you know, or captain of that ship, I should say, if you want it to match up, right? You decide whether if you think it's safe or not. If I feel it's not safe, I'm not going in there. What can they do? Nothing. If they fire you for that, oh, you got a lawsuit, buddy. You are about to be a millionaire. I can tell you that now. So yeah, that, and I told my boss man last time, when we had that snow and stuff last time, luckily he sent me a text and said, you know, loads have been canceled. And I said, well, that's good, because I was about to send you a message telling you I wasn't coming. I said, I'm not playing that, man, and, you know, not doing that. So, you know, it is what it is, man. They'll just have to suspend the loads like they did a couple weeks ago, and I have to work an extra day over, you know, miss a day and then make up that day or whatever. It's not worth wrecking your car or getting hurt. It's not worth it, man. You know, I mean, you just have to wait it out. It's going to pass. I don't like having to wait nothing out either, but when it comes to my vehicles or my safety, I'm not going anywhere, man. I just sit at home, play guitar or something, and do YouTube videos or something, you know. Dry Heat says corporate America these days. Yep, that's right, man. You're right. It's sad, man. Ben Coombs says he canceled band practice tonight. Don't feel like dealing with the weather. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either, man. There ain't no way. There ain't no way, man. No. What time is it? 12:49. I hope I can get there and get a truck. That's the main thing, man. Damn. That's the main thing. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups, man. That is awesome. I like this trailer, how he takes those handles and the door folds down like that. That's cool, man. My trailer just opens up. It's got two doors on it. It just opens up like a regular tractor trailer. swing doors is what you call them. That door he's got there, that just lays down. He must have landscaping stuff on there, lawnmowers and stuff like that, I guess. Those trailers are expensive too, boy. Ben Coombs says we can miss a week of gigs until February 24th. Mr. Bishop, he says, whoops, back in the 60s and 70s, we could get snow tires with metal studs. I don't see them for sale anymore. Yeah, no, a lot of stuff has changed nowadays, hasn't it? Man, I'm telling you. Whew. Things are not, nothing stays the same, as they say, which in some cases, that's sad. Very sad. Man. Ben Coombs says, one of my bands had a trailer like that. Very handy for loading gear. Yeah, you got your own little ramp there. You don't have to step up, and you just walk up that ramp and you're good to go, man. It's it'd be nice to have a trailer. Like I said, I bet those are a pretty penny. They would be here anyway. That's the one big thing they sell a lot of here at like Home Depot and especially Lowe's are them trailers. There's a lot of people in the Carolinas that do a lot of landscaping and stuff. Those guys make good money, man, but this is the time of year their stuff really slows down a lot, you know, so I don't know. You'd have to put some money up for that, I guess. And, wow. Such a dog got his head out the window, and I was like, isn't he cold? Man. They wrecked the asphalt, Michael Bishop. Oh, for those tires. Oh, those tires Michael Bishop was talking about. That was Ben Coombs saying that. Uh-oh. We got the money truck over there. Armored truck. Can you see it with his 4-ways on? Let me get around this stuff here. At Walgreens over there. There he is. Picking up that cash. Picking up that cash. To deliver it to a safe destination. There's my buddy Chad right there. I just passed him. I was going to call him. Delivering milk, ain't that something? Well, that's ironic. Yeah, we've actually, years ago, there was some people that were brave enough that one guy worked at the one of those armored car companies and stole the truck, and they got away with it, but they kept spending their money real lavishly, and eventually it caught up with them. They went from living in a single-wide trailer, a 63 single-wide trailer, to a freaking mansion, and he got his girlfriend breast implants. They had all these cars and stuff. So when he wasn't showing up for work, you know, he quit his job, and they started looking into it, and all that money was missing. You know, it didn't take long to put one and one together. Oh God, that was years ago, man. I won't ever forget that. I was like, are you serious, man? Crazy people, man. God almighty. Living the redneck dream. Ben says, yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, you have got to be kidding me, man. It was for real. I think it was in the that was in the mid to late 90s, I believe, when that happened, because I wasn't working here. I was working at a concrete plant, driving a truck, flatbed tractor trailer for them. And I remember that was major. That was national news, man. Sure was. That was national news. I laughed my butt off on that, man. We can only run them from like November to April. You talking about those tires? Okay, yeah. They've changed all that stuff now, you know. The rules are different now, aren't they? Oh, here, by the way, I think we're at that trailer there, Mr. Coombs. I can't get a really good shot of it. He's beside me, though. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Damn, that looks like a new trailer, too, boy. Man, that sucker looks fairly new. He's got it going on. Oh, God. My goodness gracious alive. Whew. Man. Our metal stage says that's the cooking station from Breaking Bad. Yeah, they got rid of the RV and now they got a trailer. Jim Guidry's back in the chat. He says, had an 18-wheeler stuck in the ice blocking my driveway most of the morning. Are you serious, man? Uh-oh. Damn, man. Dang, that's not good. Ben Coombs says, yep, just a bit bigger than our old trailer. Easy to wheel the big amps up that ramp. Oh, man, yeah, golly. I'd pay extra money just to have that ramp. You know, that's a back saver, you know? Man. Almeida Stage says, Breaking Bad was such a good show. Man, that's one of my favorite shows, man. I don't know if it's still on Netflix or not. I don't know. But I went back, it wasn't long ago, a couple months ago. I think it's probably about November. I went back and watched that whole series again, whole show, from start to finish. Oh, poor Jesse, man. Poor Jesse just lost his mind. You got to give it up. If you ever watch that show, if you know what I'm talking about, Walt, he messed with Jesse a lot, man. He lied to him a lot, too, and messed up his head. So Jesse he was the only one that got out alive, man. Where he went to, I don't know. If you watch that show, I don't know where he went to, but I don't know. Jim says they finally sanded the road. God almighty, they didn't do that. They didn't start doing that yesterday before the storm came. That's one thing I can say about here in South Carolina. They'll get out there and treat the roads before the stuff gets here. Now, how good that's going to do is beyond me. But it's just the main roads, right? They might. That's probably what Jim's talking about. Jim lives on a secondary road, I'm sure, so they probably just got to his. So that's yeah. Well, we live. They don't get treated at all. Our roads don't get. So think about that. So when I call in and they get, well, I made it here. I don't want to hear that crap. You don't live out here where I do, man. I live out here in the freaking sticks. They don't treat our roads. You'll see that truck with the blade on it coming down the road when everything's gone. Just scraping up asphalt, Like, what's he doing out there? The stuff is melted and gone now. Here comes the county truck. Like, yeah, tax dollars hard at work, man. Like, come on, man. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Ben Coombs tells Jim to be safe. Jim Guidry says, thanks, man. Yeah, Louisiana is behind the times. Oh, Lord of mercy. Time. Oh, man. Oh, good Lord. Oh, we got to stop at this light. Let's stop at this light. It's getting toasty in here, man. Man, I can't get comfortable. I get too hot. Cools down real quick. Get the heat back going. It's like, whew, man, golly. Holy smokes, man. I'm going to grab a sandwich real quick. And then I'm going to end this live feed, y'all. So, not much longer we'll be wrapping up. Because I got to get to work and I got to get going, man. I got to see if I can get going, What in the heck is this slow person doing? This ain't gonna cut it, dude. I gotta go. I gotta ride on. Oh, there's a cop right there. Woo-wee. Yeah, we good. We good. It was 55. I wasn't even, I was hitting right at 60. Hell, I'm good. Ben Coombs says, be safe driving, Joe. Hope you avoid the storm. Me too, Mr. Coombs, man. Me too. That's something I don't want to deal with. Thank you. Thank you, Dry Heat. He says, safe travels. Thank you. Jim Guidry, be safe, Joe, and everybody out there. Thank you, Mr. Jim. Appreciate that, man. You too. Be careful, man. Send me some pictures later of what you're dealing with out there, man. And, absolutely. Oh, God. My goodness. Ben Coombs says, yes, Jim, everybody, be safe out there. Got the day off. And not leaving the house. That's the smart thing to do right there. Mr. Coombs has got the right idea. Just chill out. at the house, watch YouTube, you know. That's all you got to do. It's probably what I'll be doing tomorrow. What in the world they building over here? Mercy. Okay, you know where we're at, folks. You know where we're at. Does it look familiar to you? Well, that'd be cool, Mr. Ben. Watch a lot of my content, Iron Metal Stage. That'd be cool, man. We appreciate the support. That would be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I gave up on the gift card. I had like $3 left on it, and every time I come in here, they said it didn't. Their machine was down, so I just threw it away. I got tired of dealing with it, man. It's just a lost cause, you know. You're not going to win that fight.
We're happy to meet you. Would you like to try one of our new crispy fish sandwiches?
I tell you what, let me get the loaded Italian with no onions, make it a combo.
Small, medium?
Medium with potato cakes and Sierra Mist.
You're early today.
And let me get a pizza slider, please.
That be all?
That's it.
Alright. Your total today will be $10.34. Close to the window, okay?
Alright, folks. Man. Italian sub, pizza slider. That's what's for lunch today. Haven't had one of those in a while, man. Michael Bishop says he just subscribed to Ben Coombs' channel. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Man. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to wrap this up. We're hitting right at 50 minutes. It's pretty close, so thank you for watching. If you're watching, come back on the replay. If you didn't watch this live, you know, don't forget, subscribe. Another video on the right. Check it out. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless. Be safe. Until next time, this is Joe. We'll see you in the next video. What will the storm do here in South Carolina? You have to stay tuned. Find out. See you guys. Bye-bye.